So I have great news. So I just finished wrapping up my opening credits for my film.
Alright, what film?
For my school film that I'm doing my project.
Oh yes, oh that's right, you did.
Oh, good for you, sweetie.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm really proud of it because we added very interesting stuff into it. So like
Look, Japan's making AI toilets now.
Oh, actually, Jen's got one too.
What? Of course they did. It's always a competition with them down to the toilets.
let's talk over here. Okay, so as I was saying, our film is a psychological slice of life. Basically, we wanted to feel like real life, like everyday routines from waking up, getting ready, and going to school. Nothing too dramatic. It's quiet on purpose. There's barely any dialogue because in real life, people aren't explaining how they feel. Sometimes things just happen quietly. We also wanted to experiment with audience expectations for the psychological drama. Many psychological films tend to show emotional conflict through very intense, dramatic performances. Things like explosive breakdown scenes or very obvious visual cues. And in our film, we challenged that convention by using a more subtle tone and realistic acting. We kept the missing scene grounded in everyday environments to show how intense struggle can exist within ordinary routines. We also want to use lighting to help create that psychological tone, using softer and dimmer lighting to reflect the character's environmental state and build atmosphere. We also moved away from relying on dialogue as the main storytelling device. Instead of using explanatory speeches to spell out emotions, we emphasize on visual storytelling through small gestures like framing and moments of silence. We use pacing and editing to focus on the atmosphere and mood rather than a single climatic event, by structuring the narrative around a gradual character arc. And most of the time, these changes don't look that dramatic. That they happen in small everyday moments that people around you might not even notice. Moments like this. Hey mom, can I tell you about something that happened today at school?
Well, I'm sorry, what was that?
What we were talking about last week about...
I'm sorry, I don't have time right now, I'm too busy. Please go talk to your dad.
Okay, sure. Hey dad, can I say something about that happened at school today?
Sorry, baby. There's a really important game on. Daddy's got a lot of money riding on this right now.
There was a time where I felt like I couldn't explain what I was going through. The pressure at home, the expectations, the constant feeling that I had to be fine, even when I wasn't. I didn't always have the words for it, and I think that's something a lot of young people relate to. On the outside, everything looks normal. You still laugh, you still show up, but internally, you're processing things no one else can see. That experience shaped the way I approach representation in empty boxes. I didn't want to exaggerate mental health. I wanted to show it quietly through routines, the pressure, the stillness. Because for many young people, struggle doesn't look dramatic. It looks ordinary.
And that's why the targeted audience was always so clear to me. Empty Boxes was created for teenagers, young adults, especially those who want to be seen and heard. I wanted the viewers to feel recognized, not pitied. When the audience feels like the story actually understands them and the representation feels genuine, they connect. And that's how the film was able to reach the right people. Not through flashiness, but through honesty and meaningful representation. Well, that's it. Thank you for listening.